Hello everybody and welcome to Verbling. Teacher Ryan here. And for the next hour, we're going to be together and learning some new adjectives and just practicing using adjectives we already know to describe people. And we're going to focus on just one part of the human body, and that is the face. So what are some different ways that we can describe facial features? And how can we use adverbs to enhance the adjectives that we choose to use when we're making our descriptions? So that's what our class is going to be about for today. And what we'll do is use a document I have prepared. Let me just get it ready to share with you, and I'll put the link in the chat box here. Okay, here we go. So in the chat box, I'll put the link to today's document. And you can open that up when you get in the class. And you'll see that it's got some specific ways that we can describe different facial features. So now we just need students to come on into the class, and we'll be able to get this class started. So I'll be right back. Whoops, had my mic on mute. Hi, Juan Pedro. How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good. Nice to have you here in the class today, just you and me so far. So where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
Aha, very good. And what part of Spain?
Madrid, from Madrid.
Okay, so Juan Pedro, this is Friday. Are you working today?
No, today I don't have to work. I don't have to work because I taken a day off.
Oh, this is like a vacation day for you.
Yes, more or less. I have to do many things until now, and right now I am happy. I can do whatever I want. Sorry.
Okay, gotcha. Well, that's good. But what about for the weekend? Have you got any special plans?
Perhaps, and because the weather is incredible. The weather is very, very good at 27 degrees, and the wind disappears totally, and it's a perfect autumn day. To go for walks, for walking in general, along the natural surroundings, or whatever you want, on the street, or whatever you want. Now,
Nice.
perhaps I want to go to the mountain range. It's near to Madrid. It takes me 45 minutes to go there, and it's a pretty nice area. Pretty nice area.
So is there hiking trails there?
Yes, in the picture. The picture I have in my Berlin chat. Sorry, I don't understand your.
Okay, no, okay, I see your picture. Yes, very good.
No, this picture. Okay. Tell me. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm just noticing that some of my students are having trouble entering the class. Just pause this for 1 second and let me try to help them out.
Okay. Sorry.
Hello, Heidi. You made it into the class. Did the link work?
Hello. Nice to see you again. Yes, a link I can in the because of your link, but I can't open the Babel chat.
You can't open the Verbling chat. Okay.
Yeah, because I entered in different way. Because I clicked the join class, but
Yeah.
that doesn't work.
Oh. Okay. Always something happening. Let's see.
Yeah, many students can't enter the class.
Okay, so the link that I put in the Verbling chat, did that work for you?
Yes,
Hello,
yes,
Heidi,
yes.
you made it into the class. Did
Yeah,
the
that's
link
right.
work?
I clicked the link.
Okay, you clicked that link. So let's see if I can get the other students to click it. All right, I'll put that there, and hopefully that will help them. And I'm just going to go on to Facebook here and make a little note of this. Maybe somebody can give us some tips. Did you, when you were trying to enter, Heidi, what was happening?
Recently, the Babylon started some evaluation system for the class. When I click join class, that box appeared 5 stars. Then I remove that. Then I can I join class. Click join class again, but that evaluation screen appeared. So it's bubbling system error.
Okay.
I already sent a message to the office around 10 hours ago, but still
Okay.
it doesn't work.
It may be I'm not sure. Google may be having trouble. I didn't have any trouble starting the class, which is kind of weird. Now we've got, let's ask Pavel. Pavel, how did you get in the class? Was it through the normal way, or did you have to use my link?
I I used both ways. Firstly, I open normal way. I used normal way, but I had to use another window.
You had to open it in a separate window, you mean?
I didn't have any trouble starting the class. Now we've got.
Oh,
Let's ask Pavel.
I'm hearing an echo. Is that from you, Pavel?
Do the normal way, or did you have to use my link?
Right now,
I used both.
Pavel, are you using earphones?
First, I open normal way. I use normal way, but.
Oh, Pavel, I know what you have to do. You have to close your the Verbling website. You have to close that one.
You had to open it in a separate window? Oh, there's not hearing an echo. Is that from you, Pavel? Or did you have to use your link?
right now,
Pavel, are you using earphones?
Okay. Hopefully Pavel can sort that out. All right, guys. I'm not too sure how this is going to go for some of the other students. We had an almost full class. Hopefully they will come in and click that link and be able to get in and join us here. So.
Sorry. Can you type the link again? Because okay. Thank you.
Let me just go back to Verbling here. Okay.
But there is a problem, because when I want to go to the link is a page, is a special page, because this link is wrong.
Okay, here's what we want to try then. If you're using Firefox, are you using Firefox?
I don't know, because my computer, I bought my computer recently, and no, but this link is to go to a report, to a video, to a what for? Is this a link?
This is the link to this Hangout.
Yes, but I'm watching you right now. It's not necessary to go to this link.
No, not for you. This is for other students who are having trouble getting in. Sorry.
Okay.
But here's the situation. Another teacher has just messaged me, and if any of you students are listening in, if you're using Firefox, you need to disable your pop-up blocker, and then you can rejoin. If you're already in the class, you're fine.
Okay,
but
that's all right.
Some of you have a pop-up blocker enabled, and it seems to be making problems. So your choices are to disable it or switch to Chrome, and then try to join the class again. Sorry about this. Okay, system blocks pop-up window. Yes. Yes, you need.
yes, in this way, Hangout will open in next window, another window.
Okay, so Pavel, you're in the class already, so you're good, right?
Yes.
And as long as you use some headphones, then the sound won't start echoing like it was echoing before. And as long as you have the Verbling web page closed. So you should be okay. And Juan Pedro, you're good. Heidi, you're okay.
Yes.
Hopefully some of the other students can see these messages and will join us. All right. Let's start together and see what we can get done here. And hopefully some new students will also join us today. Now, we were just talking with Juan Pedro briefly. He was explaining about this picture on his profile. So, Juan Pedro, can you just tell the other students where this is that we're looking at in your picture?
My picture is about natural surroundings area. It's from Pyrenees area. Pyrenees area is a big range mountain in the north of Spain, and the biggest mountains there have more or less 3,400 meters high.
Wow.
This picture is taken more or less 3,000 meters.
And is that you in the picture?
Yes, I was practicing mountain mountain skiing, country skiing, and this day was a perfect, marvelous day, because it's very difficult to go there in this kind of weather. The weather usually is usually bad, above all when you are in the highest mountains, into the highest mountains, because the weather is constantly changing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a perfect day.
Very nice. Looks like a beautiful picture, Juan Pedro.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you
good.
very much.
And Pavel, can you tell us where you're from?
Yes, I'm from Russia. I live in the central of Russia, Ural region. Ural region.
Okay. Very good. And what are you planning to do this weekend? Anything?
Nothing special. Maybe I will walk. I will walk around neighborhood, or all shopping around to buy something else.
So do a little shopping.
Yes.
Very good. Well, welcome. Nice to have you here in the class. I'm glad you guys have made it in. And Heidi, what are your plans for the weekend?
I don't have any plan. Actually, I underwent operation, eye operation, a very small operation, 2 days ago.
On your eye?
Yes. So
Okay.
I should stay at home. It's better.
Okay. How did the operation go?
It's a small operation, only a laser beam.
Okay. Is it like to correct your vision?
Yes. My eyesight was getting bad. Then I went there because I underwent operation 3 years ago, kind of by accident. My eyesight was very bad. Something hit my eye. Then I underwent operation. And at first it was very good, but recently it's getting worse.
Okay.
So I went to the ophthalmologist again to check. But doctor said, oh, it's very easy, only a short time operation, it's enough. Then today, do you have time? I was proud. Yes, I have time. Then I underwent operation suddenly. And yesterday I went to the ophthalmologist again to check up. He said, "Oh,
Okay.
it's very good so far."
So do you have still a patch on your eye?
No, nothing. But I need to put eye drops for disinfection.
I see. Okay. Wow. Well, I hope everything goes fine with your recovery.
Yeah,
And
very clear.
you can
Before I couldn't read article, only I used the left eyeside.
Okay. So now you'll be back to normal.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, everybody. Did you see? I think we should all switch to the Google Chat box. And if you're not sure where that is, just go to the left side of your screen. And then up near the top, you'll see the little blue square with 3 white lines in it. And that's the Google Chat. That way we can communicate with Heidi because Verbling Chat is not working for her. Oh, here's another student. Let's say hello to Joe. How are you, Joe?
Hello, thank you. I'm fine. Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you too. Did you have trouble getting into the class?
Yes, it freezed for a few seconds, but after that, the Google Hangout launched itself.
It finally did. Okay, good, good. So where are you from, Joe?
I'm from Egypt, Cairo.
Cairo, Egypt. Okay, fantastic. Nice
Have
to
you
have
ever been here?
No, I'd love to see some of the historical buildings and things in Egypt.
I
But
wish you can. You've never been there. I wish you can do a trip here in Egypt. It's really the weather is really good, and also we have a lot of historical places. I wish you can make it.
Maybe someday. You never know. You never know. Thanks for the invitation.
You're welcome. I'm happy to be in your class. It's my first time here to be in your class, but I found the title really interesting. So I hope I'll be able to learn more today.
Okay, yeah, we're going to kick this off. We're getting a little bit of a late start because of technical issues, but we'll get started. Let's just say hello to Ken as well. Hi, Ken.
Yes, hello, how are you?
Good, and you?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Did you have trouble with your class, starting the class today?
I just started, open the Barbling, and I found, this alternate link. So I have no problem, but other class it happened. Error happened, and so I couldn't enter the class to the other class. Yeah.
You know, sometimes if Hangouts gets updated before Firefox gets updated, like then they don't work together temporarily. Maybe it's something like that.
Okay.
So if you can, everybody, once again, switch to the Google chat box, and that's just by moving your mouse to the left side of your screen and up towards the top, the little blue square with the 3 white lines. And when you get there, you'll see that I have placed a link to a document. And the theme of this document is describing facial features. Now we're going to look at that document in just a minute. But first I'm going to start sharing my screen with you. Okay. So here you see I have a picture of an ordinary looking man. And what we want to do is just use some words to describe different parts of his face. So, for example, if I were to draw a line like this to his hair, what are some words that we could use to describe this particular man's hairstyle or hair color or the type of hair he has? What are some ideas that you have? Let's start with Pavel.
Maybe his hair is gray.
Okay, good. That's a good start. He has gray hair. Juan Pedro, how would you describe the type of hair he has?
It's not short.
It's not short. Okay.
Short. Is I don't know. Is the word? Is very careful. Is
So we could say that it was trimmed. Trimmed. That means he's had a nice haircut. Okay.
Trimmed.
Very good. Let's see. Joe, do you have any other things you would say about his hair?
Yes, he have a wavy hair.
A wave. Okay, good. It's kind of wavy. Excellent. Okay, those are some good basic ideas about his hair. Let's move on to a different part of his body. Let's have a look here at his eyes. Okay, so Heidi, what would you say about this man's eyes?
Brown color.
Okay, so they are brown. What shape might we say about those eyes? What do you think, Ken?
Maybe almond.
Almond? Okay.
Almond.
Almond shaped. Okay, that's good. Any other notes about that? That's pretty good. That's pretty close. Why don't we move on? This is just a practice one. Then we're gonna get into some more detail in a minute. Now, Ken, what would you say about this man's nose?
Nose. Maybe tall.
Okay, so when we're speaking about a nose, probably instead of tall, we would use the word long.
No.
Long. That would be more suitable. Would you say it is a large nose or a small nose or an average nose?
A bit large.
A large nose. Okay. That's good. And now let's move over here to his mouth. So going back to Pavel, how would you describe his smile, his teeth, his lips, things like that?
They'll define it.
Okay. Well, define his teeth, well-defined smile. What would you say?
Quiet smile.
Okay. Juan Pedro, can you describe his teeth?
He has white and good teeth.
So, okay, he has good teeth, and they're white. Very good. Okay. So you guys are getting the basic idea. So now, once we have some of these different adjectives on the board, we could kind of make a description of him. Joe, how old do you think this man is?
I believe this man is on his 50.
Okay, so he appears to be in his 50s. And as you just look at his face, what kind of personality do you think he might have?
Personality?
If you had to guess.
A nice, firm man, determined. He may be a manager.
Okay. Possibly a manager. Okay, that's excellent. Okay, so now we've got all this here, this written down, so now we can do a little description of him. And you might say something like this. You might say, here we have a picture of a man. He appears to be in his 50s. He looks nice and friendly. Maybe he's a manager. His hair is gray. It's well trimmed and wavy. He has brown, almond-shaped eyes and a long, somewhat large nose. His smile is well-defined. He has nice white teeth. So there's a basic description of this man. So now what I want to do with you is go back to the other document. So that's this one. And we're just going to review a few other ways of describing facial features, and then you're going to get your chance to do some describing. So let me make this page a little bit bigger so we can see it better. Okay. So here you'll see in this list we have faces, eyebrows, eyes, nose, lips, teeth, skin, facial hair. And then beside it, I have placed several possibilities as to how you might describe these facial features. For example, we have eyebrows. Some people's eyebrows are very bushy, and that means the hair of their eyebrows sticks out a lot. Other people have thick eyebrows. Others, some women, pluck their eyebrows so that they're very thin. So there's some different ways you might describe someone's eyebrows. So as you go through these, you're going to find some of them maybe you're not sure what they mean. Well, we can talk about some of them. For example, if we look at the word one eyes here, we understand round, almond. But what about close set? Does anyone know what it means if someone has close set eyes?
Maybe between two eyes, they're very narrow.
Exactly. Yeah, they appear to be close together. Very good. Looking at teeth now just for a second. Does anyone know what buck teeth are? Buck teeth. That's when a person's front teeth kind of stick out a little bit from their face. So I'll show you a picture shortly, and you'll be able to use that. What about gapped? If your teeth are gapped, what would that mean?
Maybe there is differences between a teeth and another. There is spaces, like there is a gap between them.
Exactly. So sometimes a person has a lot of different gaps in their teeth, or sometimes people just have a gap between their two front teeth. But we would say that that their teeth are gapped. Under skin, we have freckles. Can anyone tell us what freckles are? So I'll show you a picture, but freckles are little spots. Sometimes when a person has red hair, they may also have red freckles on their cheeks. So you'll see that in a picture. And then finally we have facial hair. So it could be a beard. But what about this one, stubble? What does it mean if a man has stubble on his face?
Yeah, sometime I got this.
Okay.
You know, kind of, if I don't shave, my beard grows a little
Exactly.
bit. Yeah.
Good. So it's not a full beard. It just means you haven't shaved in a few days, maybe, and you've got little whiskers sticking out. So that is stubble. Okay. Now, just before we move on, are there any words in these with these adjectives that you're not sure about, that you want to ask about? All good? So now, looking at
What is
hair.
fake nose?
Oh, sorry?
Fake nose. A fake nose.
A fake nose. Oh, that's a good question. Does anyone have an answer? What would it mean if you looked at someone and said they have a fake nose? Well, sometimes people have plastic surgery on their nose. And so you might look at it and it doesn't look normal. So you think, hey, they've got a fake nose. It just depends on whether they've had their nose adjusted. Maybe they had a really big nose and then they had it plastic, or they had it surgically changed. So sometimes you might say, hey, that looks like they have a fake nose. It's not real. Any other questions?
Clown nose is fake nose too?
What's the word?
Clown.
Clown nose. A clown nose. Yes, that's right. That would be a fake nose as well. Yes, very good. Okay, so we have a lot of different ways that we can describe hair. Could be thick, could be strong, it could be damaged. Maybe the man is losing his hair like me, so he's balding. Or maybe they have what is called a comb over. Does anyone know what it means if a man has a comb over?
Maybe when the man have is bald from the center and some hair from the side.
That's right. And he combs the hair he has over the bald spot to try to cover it over. That's called a comb over. What about permed hair? What is permed hair?
In the beauty salon, the female needs to pay a lot of money to make wave.
Okay, they put a chemical on, and that's right, it perms it. Now down here on our sheet we have some adverbs that can sharpen the description. So maybe a person has long hair, but it's really long hair, or extremely long hair. So these are words we can use to enhance our description. Maybe he's a little bit bald. He has a bald patch, so he's a little bit bald. Or maybe he is completely bald. He hasn't got even one hair left on his head. He is completely bald. So you can use this document as we go through our exercises in our class today. So let's start with Heidi. I'm going to give you a picture of a man, and you can use words from the document to describe him, or you can use your own words.
At first, his face is a little long.
Okay.
Long face. And hair is gray. Sheared on the not center, a little left side.
Okay, his chin is off center.
His forehead, there are a lot of wrinkles.
Good.
Nose is quite big. His eyebrow is white and very long and thick,
Okay, good.
like parasol. His eyes, I think, blue. His eye color is maybe blue,
Could be, yeah.
oval shape. He had wrinkles on the cheek,
Very good.
very deep wrinkles on
Deep.
the brow.
Okay, good.
And mouth is small. Mouth had a lot of wrinkles.
Okay,
Chin is round shape.
good.
Age might be about 70 years old or more.
Okay, excellent. What would you say about the color of his face?
His face is a pink color. Particularly, his both of cheeks are That
Yeah, so we might say they are rosy. We would use that word. Rosy cheeks.
Mhm.
All right, very good. Now, just as you look at his appearance, Heidi, what do you think the man is like? What kind of personality might he have?
Even though he's old, but still he's wearing a suit. So maybe he is running some company.
Okay, he could be. Do you think he looks like a nice, happy man, or do you think, what do you think?
Yeah, very happy. In Japan, we said the person who has a long eyebrow has a long life.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Now, you said that his eyebrows were long, and that's correct. But is there another adjective we could use
Hairy.
for them?
Hairy. No.
Hairy, yeah, you could say that. You could, sure. If you look at the sheet, is there another word there that might apply as well?
Mhm.
If we go here, looking at eyebrows, what about this word?
Bushy. Yes. Bushy.
That's a very good word to use. Most
Mhm.
people in English would use that for his eyebrows. They say, wow, that guy's got really bushy eyebrows.
Mhm.
Okay, excellent. Now, do either of the rest of you students have any other descriptive words you would use for this man before we change pictures? I guess you did it, Heidi. You covered it. Good job. Okay, let's move on to our next picture. And we'll give this picture to Juan Pedro. All right, Juan Pedro. Would you like to start giving a description?
It's a pretty nice woman with blue eyes, pretty nice blue eyes. Her lips are well defined. And her skin has a lot of freckles. Yes,
Good, yes, that's right.
His sensual lips are painted with a red color.
Okay.
His hair is browns.
Okay, we would just say her hair is brown or dark.
His blue eyes, her blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And her face is young and oval face, I think, oval, round.
Okay.
And her her facial hair is facial hair, no, her. See, her hair is I don't know. Her is healthy. Is healthy, perhaps.
Her hair is healthy. Good, yeah. What do we call what do we call this part above her eye and below her eye? What do we call those, Juan Pedro?
I don't remember now.
Can anyone help out Juan Pedro? What do we call these?
Elmo.
Okay, that's a good shape, but look, you see these little hairs right here above her eye and below her eye? What do we call those in English? These are called lashes, eyelashes. The little hairs on your eyelids are called eyelashes. So how would you describe her eyelashes?
Maybe mascara also? Mascara.
That's what you would apply to the eyelashes. That's correct. She is wearing mascara. Are her eyelashes long or short? What do you think, Juan Pedro? Are they long or short?
Long, very, very long, no?
Yeah, good. Long eyelashes. Very good. And what about her eyebrows, Juan Pedro? How would you describe her eyebrows?
Her eyebrows are her eyebrow is not bushy. It's not bushy, and
They're not bushy. That's correct.
they're not bushy. They're are thick, perhaps.
Okay, you might say that. They're not really, really thin, but they're a little
Really
bit.
thin.
Yeah. Okay, very good.
Mhm.
Nice job. Very
Thank you.
good indeed. Okay, let's go on to a different picture, and we'll give this picture to Pavel. Pavel, you're going to enjoy this one. Here we go.
Oh. This man has a big, very big beard.
Beard.
Very big beard, brown beard, and he has mustache. His hair is small and shapy, maybe balding. His hair is balding and shapy. His eyebrow is his eyebrows is brown too, and quite thin.
Okay, let me just pause you there. You're right. His eyebrows are thin. Now, would we say his eyebrows is brown, or would we say his eyebrows are brown?
Are brown.
Right, because it's plural. We're talking about two eyebrows.
Yes.
So we need to use are.
Are thin.
Very good. Okay. Anything else you want to say about him?
His eyes are almond, maybe not very big, not close, not close set, normal eyes maybe, and his nose is large, and large, just large. uh, his skin is smoothie. Not he has not freckles or wrinkles, and color of his skin is not rose, not red, normal color of skin.
Okay. Wow, that was really, really good, Pavel. Excellent job. Very detailed explanation. Now, I would like to ask you, what kind of a man do you think he is? Does he look like a friendly man, or does he look mean? How would you describe his personality?
He seems, although smiley and friendly.
Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah, very good. Okay, well done. You used a lot of the vocabulary from our document for that. Excellent job. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
All right, now let's go with Ken. So let's see, for Ken, what picture do I have? Okay, here we go, Ken.
Mhm. Okay. Her eyes are green, and how can I say it? It's a brown or blonde hair, maybe brown, light brown hair. Haha, hair is light brown,
Excellent.
and eyebrow is almost the same color as her hair, but it's a bit darker than the hair. Yeah, that kind of brown eyebrows, and her mouth is a bit how can I say, large or big, and I see the gap between her eyes, but is it gap something or
Between her eyes or between her teeth?
teeth? Sorry, teeth.
Right.
Time
Yeah,
space.
she has a gap or a space between her front teeth.
Mm-hmm. And she has some wrinkle under the cheek, and what else? And her nose is long, a bit not so long, a bit large.
Okay.
And I see some, I forgot the word, some, how can I say, small dot, small, I forgot the word, small round dot kind of
Let's
freckle.
go. There you go. Yeah, right here.
I think she's a sportswoman. She got sunburn.
She has a tan,
Seems
or
like, yeah, suntan. Yeah,
okay.
she likes playing tennis or something.
So she looks to be athletic.
Yes, athletic. Yes.
Very good. How would you describe the type of hair that she has?
Straight hair, but bit curly, but I don't know whether it is permanent. Probably a bit curly naturally, but
Okay,
basically straight.
so we could look down here. If it's just a little bit wavy or a little bit curly,
Wavy, a little bit wavy.
so what adverb could we? Yeah, we use that. We could say a little bit. Is there another adverb here on the list we could use?
Not very curly.
Curly, okay, good. Not very. This one is also a very good word to use.
Somewhat curly.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
It's just a hint of a wave or something. It's somewhat curly or somewhat wavy. Very good. Okay. Anything else you want to say about this picture?
She's a bit like a bionic Jamie. I forgot. Maybe American title are different. Yeah, kind of former TV heroine.
Somebody on
TV.
TV you recognize?
Yeah, it's called Bionic Jamie. Jamie, anyway, yeah, he
Okay.
still looks like her. Yeah.
I think this is a model from the 70s.
Yeah, yes, that's
1970s.
kind of advanced. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yes.
Okay. Great job, Ken. Nicely
You're welcome.
described.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're back to Heidi. So for you, Heidi, here is your next assignment.
Side hair, what to say? He has a side hair in front of ears.
Okay, so there, if you look on your list for facial hair, can you see what we call them?
I don't know about this hair.
Let me go back to the list and you can have a look here. If we go up to the area of facial hair, one of these words describes what you see.
Sideburns.
Exactly. Very good.
He has long sideburns.
Excellent. Good. What else would you say about him?
And his hair is brown, dark brown,
Good.
and very, very short.
Yes.
His face is a round shape. And his eyes are dark brown and round shape, not too big. His eyes are hollowed. What's that?
His eyes are, would you say, wide?
Hollowed.
Maybe type it in the chat box for me.
I'm not sure. Hollow.
Hollow.
Hollowed.
Okay, you mean that they are sunk in a little bit?
Yeah.
Hollowed?
Yeah. No?
Okay. Well, yeah, you can see a bit of a shadow there, but below his eyebrows. So maybe his eyes are sunk in a little bit.
Mm-hmm. No, his eyebrows not too thick, but bushy. Bushy.
They're a little bit bushy. Okay. Yeah.
Little bushy. And even his eyebrow is brown color.
Uh-huh.
His nose is short, not big. His lips are small and thin.
Okay.
And his chin is round shape, totally round.
Yeah, it is really round. So, would you say he has a bit of a chubby face?
Chubby, not too much.
How would you describe his face overall?
I described round shape.
Round face. Okay.
Yeah, round face, yes.
Very good. Excellent job. Nicely done, Heidi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I know that our time is up, but just because our class got a little bit late start, let's do a little bit more together if you can stay, and I'll give you each a couple more minutes. So let's have Juan Carlos, or sorry, why do I keep calling you Juan Carlos? Juan Pedro. Could you describe this one for us? Hello, Juan Pedro?
Sorry.
That's okay.
It's a funny face. Her is not a pretty nice woman.
I'll tell you this much. This is a man.
Her teeth are white, but not nice. She has gapped. around his teeth.
Okay, so let's go over here to teeth. And remember earlier I mentioned this word to you.
Back.
That's what it is. That's what it looks like. He has buck teeth or bucked teeth.
Back teeth. Okay.
See how they kind of stick out from his face? That's what we call it when someone has buck teeth.
Back teeth. Okay. Okay. Her eyebrows are thin. Her eyes are almond, perhaps.
Almond shaped, okay.
Almond shapes. Her nose is big and flat, perhaps flat.
Okay, yeah, I think on the top of his nose there's a bit of a flatness. Yeah, you're right.
Her skin is tanned, is normal. Her color is normal color, brown, tanned brown, perhaps. Little bit tanned brown.
A little bit tanned, okay.
Tanned. And her hair is horrible.
You don't like his hair?
I don't like it at all.
So, how would you describe its color and its style?
Her brown color.
Good.
Brown color. Her brown color. I don't know. Her brown color.
Is it curly hair? What kind of hair is it?
And what does curly mean?
Curly means that it's really, really wavy with tight, small little curls, like little circles.
Okay, no, it's not curly.
So what would you say it is?
Is permanent, perhaps? Is not permanent. Is no, is sorry. Curly. Straight.
Yes, very good.
Straight. It's true. Straight.
Good. Okay, nice job, Juan Pedro. Very good. With the last couple of minutes, let's let Pavel do one more. And here you go, Pavel.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
No, this man has glasses, old-style glasses, maybe. His face is narrow, narrow or oval. He has a large forehead, and he is bald. And he tried to hide his bald under his hair.
So what do we call that? What do we call that hairstyle? We go back to our... You'll see it right here in this line somewhere.
Balding, not balding. Yes, balding. He is balding.
That's
And
true.
he tried to hide his belt under his hair.
And we call that,
Come over.
yeah,
Come
that's
over.
that's a comb over.
Come over.
So he took his comb and he pulled the hair right over his head. So that's called a comb over.
Okay, come over. Yes, he tried to. Yes, our hair. Our hair is straight.
Yeah.
And his eyes are not white. White maybe normal eyes, not so wide, not so narrow. His eyebrow are thin.
Yes, very good.
And his nose is shape and large.
All right, good work, guys. You did so well today, and I hope that this will help you with your descriptions. You can keep that document handy and maybe review it from time to time. But down the road, I'll do another class, and we'll expand our description. We'll expand it to include the body shape and body type. So watch for that class, and you can join it. Thank you for your patience today as well with the technical difficulties that we had. So my next class will be tomorrow at this same time, and it's going to be a reading class where we will practice our pronunciation, learn new vocabulary, and test our reading comprehension. So if you guys are available, please join me for tomorrow's class, and have a terrific day. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you so
Nice
much.
to see you. Thank
Bye-bye,
you very
Pablo.
much.
Bye-bye, Juan Pedro.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.